Soeren here, and welcome to my channel. This lesson is about how to change between solo lines and chords. And I keep coming back to these examples because it's a really good lesson because it forces you to be precise when you play your licks. That they cannot be longer, they cannot be shorter than you want. They have to have that exact length. And then you go to the chords and back to the solo lines again. Excuse me. So it's a really, really good exercise when it comes to precision and when it comes to that you know exactly where you are in the blues turnaround. So I keep coming back to these exercises because it's a really great exercise if you want to be more precise in your both in the solo when it comes to the solo lines and when it comes to the chords. Okay, let me go through these solo and chord ideas. The chords I will put on tabs, but not the solo ideas because they are not really, it doesn't really work to write it down. So I have to explain these ones for you. And it starts with a slide with the second finger on the third string from the second to the fourth fret. And then you take the first finger down here on the second string, the third fret. And you take an upstroke. And while you have this sound, you take it down 2 frets again, back to the second fret. And an open string. And I have an E7. Right, the E is like this. This is a plain E, and then take off the middle finger, you have an E7. This is also a 7 down there. So that's a rhythm. I'll count in 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Now I changed rhythm. A chord lick. It's just like when you play these. You're probably familiar with that from the slow blues. Okay, so until now we have 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2. Hammer on here on the first, in the first fret, the third string. Okay, until now we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Go down to the second fret. Here we play, or the second line, excuse me. Here we have an A. Just put the first finger over the fourth first strings, and then maybe with the second finger I use the fourth finger to hit this A7. And we go back to E again. And now we have to go to the B, which is the 5 chord. The D string, right? And I have a short A here, just hit it short and then mute it. And it ends with this one. I can try to play it really slow from beginning to end. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 'Just okay, let's take a close look at the second turnaround. We start up here in the 14th fret, slide up to the 16th. The third string is just the same, just 12 frets up. Upstroke and take it down again. This is a kind of 9 chord. You have the, I write it down on tabs after this. So you have the first finger on the second string down on the 9th fret. In the 11th fret, the third string you have the second finger, and the third finger you have up on the 12th fret, the 4th string, and down on the first string, also 12th fret, you have the 4th finger. So until now we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Excuse me. And this is just the same thing as you would play when you play slow blues. Hammer on here. So until now we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Now I make a small change. I go down to this because if you have an A7 or A9, this is a major third of that chord, so I kind of change with the chords. So when we get down to the second line, and then you have this A7 played this way, great sounding chord. First finger here on the second string, the 10th fret, and on the 11th fret, the 4th string, you have the second finger, and here on the 12th fret, the 3rd string, you have the 3rd finger, and down on the 1st string, you have the 4th finger. And back to the E again. And now we go down to the 5 chord, which is a. Here I just use 9s. It's a B9 down to A9. And it it just goes down in the minor pentatonic scale. Let me try to play it real slow. 2, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2.